What's going on, Wishbound? Welcome back to another episode of Destined for Destruction. A very, very interesting episode that we have right here. Episode, I believe, 4 of Destined for Destruction. After leaving off on a very, very interesting cliffhanger, as we have seen quite a bit of stuff happen past the dragon dying. In episode 2, the last thing that happened was Cletus Stormbringer, a fellow friend, a past friend of Zhao Ming, killed the dragon that Erisil summoned to mess with Zhao Ming. We found out that she also has ties to Kishlin, the one who made Prat. We found out a lot of stuff about the gods and all the things that is happening with these three people, all the fact that they are serving three opposing gods from each other, and all this other stuff. And most importantly, what we found out last episode was that the gods' powers are fading because Zenith is trying to take away power from them. All three of the gods, for one of the first times ever, had a conjoined meeting. With the three players, pulling them into an astral projection realm, where they told the players that they need to stop the spirits that Zenith is taking over, that they draw power from. They said that in Mount Durin was one of the spirits that they all draw power from, and then ones in the forest, seas, and skies. They told the players that they need to stop these spirits from taking over, and they had an encounter with Zenith, showing exactly what side that they were on, and now they're going through the forest to try to figure out exactly what's going wrong. As we're leaving the town, is there anything that you guys wanted to do before you guys left?
I think we probably did it all, or I did all mine last session.
I kind of want to talk to Kishlin. I kind of want to ask her a few questions.
Of course. Yeah. So you guys just passed out for the night. You guys woke up. You see Kishlin is probably not. You guys leave the Golden Griffin's halls. You see the bustling marketplace in the middle, but you do not see Kishlin anywhere around. You assume that she is probably in her workshop. And I will say this, Prat and Lucius, both of you guys are going to be with him while this is happening. So you guys are kind of in a group, unless you guys directly say that you're going to split upwards.
Prat, do you think your master Kishlin would be in her workshop right now?
Yeah, I'm sure she is. She's always working, and I've never known a harder worker throughout my 6 years of life. So I'm sure she's in there right now, probably working on something to, help us out or to protect the town while we're gone.
All right. I need to close some things off with her. You're more than welcome to join.
Yeah, sure. I'll come along.
Both of you, I guess.
Okay, cool. You guys walk over to Kishlin's workshop. You guys enter the area, and you see her kind of just frantically working on something on the shelves before you guys were going to head out. She is turned around and she does not actually notice you guys walking inwards.
Just going to go ahead, knock on the door as I'm walking in.
Oh, hey, sorry, guys. Yeah, what's going on?
Kishlin, I apologize. We're about to head out. I just wanted to ask you a few questions about Cletus.
Yeah, sure.
My memory's kind of fuzzy, but I don't remember him being a follower of Erisil before his death. Do you remember anything like that?
Not in the slightest. I'll be honest, I'm by the way that person acted, I'm not even convinced that was Cletus. Cletus was a kind, caring, loving person, and that was not a kind, caring, or loving person. And a worshiper of Erisil, he hated the gods. Why would he ever follow one?
He had a purpose in life that he was working towards. And if Aerosol promised it to him, I guarantee you he would have taken it. Just like I have.
What do you mean by that?
I want to get stronger. I'm going to do what it takes in order to get that strength. And right now, I'm trying to see what Cletus was gaining through Aerosol.
Why do you want to be strong? To stop the war from happening? Because Aerosol's the reason that it's happening. What you're saying right now is that you want to be able to launch a nuke off to stop nukes from happening. It makes no sense at all. Be very careful.
Who I use it for is up to me.
It's pretty obvious who you're using it for right now. You said you're willing to use it for Aerosol.
Did I not save this town?
You did. But I don't want to be this person. My dragon
I'm pretty sure Cletus saved the town.
So yet again, another follower of Aerosol protects the town, yet we,
Slushy,
as follower...
I'm going to need you to roll a deception check real quick.
Oh.
And before you even roll it, this is going to be extremely important. 1, I want you to tell me what your natural deception is.
What do you mean by that? It's +1 advantage. Is that what you mean?
Yes, I want you to roll an insight check real quick for me.
Okay.
Before you even do anything.
It's gonna be a 14.
You realize that a presence that usually went through your words is no longer there, as you were only going to be rolling with a +1. On top of that,
I've lost the snake.
On top of that, this is going to be an emphasized roll. So please roll 2d20 and take the farthest one from 10.
All right.
Is there...
And Caden, I want you to roll a perception for me as well. Same with you, Dan. That would be insight. Insight. Roll an insight.
Insight.
I rolled a 4 and a 6.
22.
So that'll be a 5.
Oh, that's
11.
median. That's cool.
7.
So 20.
Wait, what? No, you don't roll 2 times, Dan. Dan, you guys only get 1. That was only for JJ. So 11. Every single person in the room looks over as JJ says, "Was I not the one to save this town?" Remembering back to the conversation that happened before it. As Cletus fully said, Aerosol sent that dragon after you. As Kishlin looks at you and says,
Why?
As Kishlin says, I think me and you both know that dragon was red for a reason. Saying that you saved the town doesn't mean anything when you were the one to put it in danger. I get it. You are in a difficult and precarious situation right now. You are here to save the spirits or whatever else you're trying to do. I get it. It's a very bad position to be put in. But just remember, I don't trust any of these gods for a reason. Be careful around them. Especially the one that lies for a living.
My last question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Cletus in that form before?
What do you mean by that form?
Or was that your first time? Like, the dead him, pretty much. He died. He died how long ago? Have you seen him since?
There was a time where the sun was just passing up over the horizon. I looked up at the sun It was after a long day of work. I was up all night trying to build prod. And nothing was working, and it was a very, very bad experience. And Prot, he looks over to you, Caden. Remember when I said that I had somebody who was watching over me? Almost like he was helping me to do the things to make you.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it's how you finally succeeded.
I remember every once in a while I would stare up at the horizon, and I would see a figure illuminated from the sun. And as soon as the sun rose up, I would see it for just a second, and then it would disappear. I didn't know if that was Cletus. I didn't know what that was. Obviously, I didn't think it was Cletus at that point. I kind of do now. But it gave me inspiration. It gave me hope that there was better things on the horizon, I guess.
I'm walking out. I'm just gonna walk out on that, and just as I'm walking out, I'm just gonna hold up my hand as I walk out. Like,
Well, I turn to Kishlin and I'm like, "Don't worry, Master. I won't let you down. I'll try and help him however I can.
Of course.
What you made me to do."
I give Kishan a little nod, and I just say thank you and walk out. Just there to browse.
So are you still in the shop?
No, I left with them.
Okay.
I left with them. Yeah, I just
she's gonna
as they were
hold-
walking out, I just did a
gotcha.
nod and just walked out.
She's gonna hold
like,
Caden back
no
a
words.
little bit. Prot, are you ready to go out into the real world?
All I've done is read books and help you manufacture things. I think I'm ready to leave this valley.
I know you are. I will say, though, although your friends are extremely strong and extremely powerful, like you guys are all 3 S-ranked adventurers going out into the world, I've heard the tasks you guys are assigned with. I've heard the things that Cletus said about your guys' party. Are they all true?
Kishlin, I've never talked to Aristil, but I've talked to someone who I feel it in my soul that he despises her. And maybe it's just the rough connection that Cletus was talking about, but somehow I believe I am connected to her, but it's not as direct as that dragon or as Cletus was, or as fake Cletus, maybe.
Well, you know that all magic comes from the gods. There is not a single scrap of magic in this world that doesn't come from them. So seeing how you could summon a lightning bolt to go through a dragon, you have some connection to those gods, obviously. Just be very, very careful. You know that I have not prayed a day in my life. There's a reason for it. I think that magical elements can be acquired by humans, but it's a different type of magic than what the gods have. And I don't know if you want to get involved with that magic too much. Be very, very careful.
It'll be okay, Kishlin, because I'm not entirely human.
Yes, that is true. You aren't. But that's the best part of you. Just remember that.
I won't let you down. And I start walking out, and I bow down and I say thank you so much.
Don't get yourself killed.
I won't, I promise.
As you guys go out, is there anyone else that wanted to do anything before?
I wanted to talk to Zhao before Proc came out, like
Yeah,
during
yeah, yeah. So that
Procs,
conversation is
and
happening
so like
over there.
wow, yeah, that's
And
like
you guys
during the
walk out.
same.
I gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we walk out of Kishlin's workshop, and I turn to
I
Zhao,
hold
and
the
I'm like,
door open for you
oh,
because
aw.
I sensed that you were following, so I held the door
Well,
out for you.
So I walked out, and I like kind of like there was like this little stump, and I just sit down on the stump, and I kind of like look at you, and I'm like, hey, like what was she saying back there? Like that, how do you feel about what she was saying?
I'm gonna lean against the wall, so like that's like a little further back, so I'm not directly looking down at you.
Yeah.
So I'm like leaning, I'm like, she was talking about her brother and one of my dear friends. That's what that conversation was about, and I think that's where I wanted to end for now.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we were on the same side, that you weren't something that we needed to be cautious about. Is that something we're gonna have an issue with?
Can you predict the future?
I can't, but
I don't think anybody can.
I've seen patterns, and I've seen things, and I just
patterns
want to
do
make sure that
exist.
we're on the
History
same side.
repeats. I believe in that kind of stuff, but I also believe in will. I believe in the power of choice, and I may be the herald of the goddess of lies now, and you may see me as only that. But hopefully soon you will know that I am more than that.
No, that's not the only thing you are, right? I'm trying to make sure that we're on the same side, and I'm all for taking them as they come. So you haven't done me any harm. I haven't done you any harm. Prot's in there hanging out, like we
exactly
are all
no
on
harm,
the
no
same.
foul.
I just want to make sure that we're on the same team, because going into this next chapter, I want to make sure that we have friends.
I have no bones to pick with you, nor Prot, nor anybody right now besides for that who took the goddess's powers away.
Yeah.
This is about where my feelings lie.
I just don't want it to get ugly, and I'd hate for that to happen. And then, yeah, that's pretty much good to go. And I guess Pot just walks out. Yeah, he walks out.
I walk
and
out, and I'm like, I don't have any bones. I don't know how you're gonna pick them.
It threw me off a little bit too. I don't have bones either, but we'll figure it out.
The only boner in the party is Xiao Mei.
I am the only boner.
As the only boner. As everything is wrapped up in the low valley, the place that you guys have been for the last 3 episodes, fades into the darkness as we venture into the forest. You guys start making your guys' way up northern through the path. Around where would you guys say that you guys deviate from the original path and go into the actual forest?
Well, the path doesn't... Oh, I guess the path does kind of get us a little bit further. We got to go for the E, guys. That's all I know. So...
I mean,
Gideon, I say the shortest path from E.
Shortest path to the east, so you guys go northern. Okay. So, what I'm going to enter right now is called adventuring mode. So what's going to happen right now is I want you guys all to make a check that realistically would make sense in this scenario. That is called a survival check. So using survival to find tracks to get food for the day. even perception check to stop animals from getting towards you guys. Even any check that you could reasonably justify trying to use. And we are trying to look for 3 successes before 3 failures. And we are going to go in order of Dan, Slushy, Caden. Dan, Slushy, Caden. If you guys have 3 failures before 3 successes, something not that good is going to happen. If you guys have 3 successes before 3 failures, you guys will have something good happen. Meaning you guys are going to get to where you guys want to. That make sense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use strength to cut down trees.
That works? Yeah. If you would like to throw just a regular strength check. So that'll be whatever your strength number is, add that to your d20, and what you're trying to beat right now is above a 10.
Okay, so I just looked at it. That was just an example. If I were to use athletics, would I just be like, I fly up and I'm able to see some kind of like bird's eye view type deal?
Yeah, if you would like to use an athletics check, maybe climb a tree to see where the path follows, that's a good idea, yeah.
Would I be able to fly?
No, not if you fly.
I have +7.
Yeah, but +7 is, if you roll a 1, 2, or a 3, you would fail.
12, so 19.
19 succeeds. That's the first success. JJ,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
All right. One question.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Uh-huh.
Can I hide?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty important in a forest.
That's pretty important.
Yeah, of course.
So, Zhao Ming, the 6'6", 265, huge Goliath man is kind of skulking throughout the forest, kind of just maneuvering behind trees from tree to tree, just kind of just like wary of, like, doesn't know what to expect. He's never been here, right? This is like one of the only places he hasn't been.
Yeah.
So kind of going into it not anxiously, but
Go ahead.
wary. And
You have to beat a 14.
that is
14.
So I got a 19.
Yep.
And I have an 8. So that's math. 27.
Yes, you definitely
I
succeed.
also have advantage because of my cloak of stealth.
You 100% do. 27, that's the second success. Caden?
Could I use nature to scavenge?
Of course, yeah.
Cool. I got an 8.
Ah.
So that's one
Yeah.
failure. The DC now bumps up to a 18. Dan, what would you like to do?
Damn.
What was it before?
It was
14.
10,
So-
14, or it was 10, 12, 16, 18.
I'm gonna use strength to hold on, let me make sure I'm not doing any. I have something better. I'm gonna use strength to cut down trees that are in my way with my sword. 16, bro.
It was 16. Unfortunately,
16,
that's
bro.
your second failure.
What's the DC?
The DC is 20.
20.
All right.
Gosh.
So
JJ, I really hate to break it to you, you cannot use stealth on this one.
yeah, I know. So through Zhao Ming's skulking,
Mhm.
the shuffling side to side, the shoulder movement.
Yep.
He was also able to investigate in the same moment, and just kind of like glancing throughout the forest, kind of like seeing, like he has trained eyes of war. And he sees
Investigation?
He sees nothing. He sees a 15.
As
It's way better.
you guys make it to town.
Hey.
No, we don't.
You guys, I'll send it right now. You guys reach. You guys.
Guys, it's a hag.
You guys start making your way,
It's that
and
hag.
what you guys see is fairy lights. You guys start to see like lights lighting up this this grove that you guys see. It's like an overgrown parts of it, but you guys see that there's fairy lights and stuff like that set up on it, of almost like a, not really clearing, but a smaller place that naturally was formed from the clearing out of this place that a small settlement has formed inside of. As you guys see that, and you guys could choose to walk up, but it's been around a day now that you guys have been going through and tracking through. If you guys would like to try to see what these guys' vibes are.
First thing I'm doing is I'm trying to find, like you said, fairy lights. Are there fairies? Is that the only race I see? What am I?
Fairy lights.
What kind of people am I looking at?
Fairy lights, legitimately, as in like there is a bunch of ball lights that these look like Christmas lights, but in this world there is no Christmas. There is fairy lights drawn up with them. So it's like legitimately like Christmas lights hung up on it of like just actual balls though. It looks very aesthetic, is what I'll say.
Do I see anybody?
You do not see anybody directly outside of it, no.
Scary.
Can I use divine sense?
Of course you can, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're back.
So how it works is 15 feet ahead of you, 15 feet behind you, to the right and to the left of you. You can sense aberration, celestial fiend, fae,
30.
or undead. It's 30.
So any bad guys.
It's 30 feet of you. So that means 15 feet ahead, 15 feet behind. Circle. So yeah. You aren't 15 feet next to it yet. You guys are around 100 feet away.
Oh, I thought we were at the entrance.
All right, can I just roll
Not yet.
perception?
Mostly,
I also
Of
have a question.
course. Yeah.
Is this building? I say building. Is it more like a fortress with like? The
So
interiors
you see that
outside.
there's mossed over walls and stuff like that. It doesn't look very secure, I'll tell you that.
Okay.
But yeah, roll a perception check.
Just want to see.
DC 10, and for every 5 above that you get more and more information.
17.
Can I also roll?
Yeah, of course. Anybody who would like to.
now one.
Okay. So Dan
See what
see
Dan
nothing.
sees.
Dan doesn't see anything. He just keeps walking.
I'm chilling.
Dan walks straight in.
Dan's still gliding down from the forest. So I'll say for this, the person who got a 17, you see that these are fairy lights and that they very much so have a lot of nature-themed things. You could assume that this is a druidic place. A place that most of the time is only in either deep-set forests, islands, or in sky islands. Places that are very highly connected to nature. Those are the only places that you'll see these types of groves. And you've gotten deep enough in the forest at this point that you've found a druidic grove. Most of the time as well, these people are very, very friendly and kind. They do not serve any of the gods, and they are very much so a neutral party. On top of that, whoever got a 17, the one that bumped up, you know that on top of this, these people do not serve gods for a reason. So you guys entering here would want to hide anything that shows that you guys are a part of that god, of those gods. And I want to let you guys know, since you guys rolled a 15 or above, that just absolutely saved you.
Just gonna put my hood up.
Okay.
Make sure my tattoos are all covered. You know, the shebang.
Caden, roll an Arcana check real quick.
Okay.
You guys,
And then Dan, also roll an Arcana check.
16.
Why don't I?
where the hell's mine?
You do not need to.
You're not a Karna enough.
So I'll check
9.
the other two.
Minus
I guess.
1, 9.
Let's hear what this.
What? What'd you get, Caden?
Well, 16.
16. You rolled above a 15, so you could let Lucius know if you want to. Any form of using any type of magic inside of here will immediately let them know that you are connected to these gods. So be careful about using magic, be careful about showing magical apparatuses, and especially for you, Prot, you are made of mostly magic.
What?
So when...
Is this all being referred
So,
back to us?
Give him your cloak.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
Prot would kind of... You could say that you just relay it to him. But
I
I'll say
wanted
this.
to dialogue and just tell them.
Of course, yeah.
All right. So, from what I've read about druids, guys, they're really not into gods, and their only magic system comes through the nature and just the world itself. And they do not trust gods at all. Do not show our affiliations with the gods that we follow, or else things could get out of hand.
I like kind of do one of these, and I'm like, how would I like?
Yeah,
Dim
I
down
was
these
thinking the same
sights.
thing. Lucius.
You're
They're
an
only
angel.
cloaks.
You're an angel from the ether or the aether, and then you're literally a magical apparatus. So-
It's probably not a very smart thing to go.
Hold
here,
on,
guys.
let me try.
Why don't we just turn
Uh,
around and try again?
Well, he's from
tried.
Haleth.
I say we just turn around and try again.
It's
We clear.
Yeah, is
Yeah,
there anything in the
it
city
would
that
be-
might be helpful? I mean, because I can
uh,
try to dim
how
down
about
my light.
Zhao? Can we trust you to go and scout it out if you want to?
I kind of don't want to. I mean,
What if I send my little
Come on,
buddy?
Scout it out.
What if I can
Yeah,
send my
I guess-
I can
I
send
guess
my
for the
little
plot.
guy?
What's the
Hold
worst?
up.
No. Yeah, I'm
Hold
saying
up,
this
my
right
guy.
now. I have backup plans, but what's the worst that could happen? You know?
what like the worst thing that could happen is like I don't know if there's a reason that like this is just going through like this is Zhao Ming's head like what like literally 2 out of the 3 members of the party cannot be useful in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you could
like, y'all
probably
can
get a
find
quest
the-
or
like-
something.
like from a distance, but like as soon as y'all get close, it's gonna be straight hostility. And I'm not
do you
gonna
think-
sit down and take it.
Could you go to the I don't know if druids have taverns or not, but could you go and maybe get some info on like the region, since we're gonna be walking blind through these forests?
You had me at alcohol. As
I also
as
have my
Zhao
little
Ming,
creature.
Zhao
can
Ming
run
is
around.
going to start is going to like keep his head down and all that, but he walks with a little umph in his step, like proudly. He's just trying to give off
Sorry.
yeah.
You
no,
see
go.
as a hand reaches out and stops
Oh,
you from
lovely.
going forward. As you look back and you guys fully remember that you guys are traveling with Smepulus. He goes, "You guys left me half a mile back."
Fabulous! I thought you were behind us.
Dude,
I was half a mile behind you guys.
where did you? Like, did you? How did you get left behind?
Because you
That's
guys
hilarious.
you guys are S rank adventurers, and I don't have as quick of going through. I know I'm a nature person and everything like that. I can't go through these places as fast as you.
I'm gonna grab Smobulus and then just carry him in my arms, and then walk to the bar. Be like,
Schmebulous,
I'm gonna
whoa,
like,
whoa,
be
whoa,
like,
whoa! He's gonna resist
Smoke.
that. I need an athletics check.
yeah, he can try. He can try to resist.
Beat an 18.
20.
Natural.
Dirty.
Okay. Yeah. You hoist him up like a little princess. You see, he's squirming around and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Put me down.
Listen,
Put me down.
Smobulus, I understand.
Guys, be careful.
I understand, like, why you're upset, but perfect timing. I personally don't want to be here, but those 2 behind me are saying I gotta go drink.
What do you mean?
You
Go
are
here.
the perfect drinking.
Oh
partner.
no!
You see he shifts gaze over to it, and you go, Oh, well, wait, you guys found Balalar Grove?
What? Ballard Grove?
Yeah, Balalar Grove.
Can you explain a little bit as we walk to the bar?
Of course, yeah.
I'm gonna let him down. He seems
He pops
compliant
down
now.
I'm gonna split off into two right now. Dan and Caden, you guys are together right now, and Smebulus and Zhao are together right now. So there's gonna be a shifting glance between those two.
Okay.
But we're gonna start with Zhao and whatchamacallit. You see
Schmeld.
as Schmeld. You see as he walks up, he goes, yeah, Ballalard Grove. So the forest spirit is called Ballalard. Ballalard, the forest spirit. This is a grove that was made off of the essence of him. So if anybody's gonna know where he is, it's gonna be these guys.
Is this by any chance the only grove in the area?
There's other small ones of like small druidic families, but most of them are in caves and other stuff like that.
Okay.
This
Any
is one
hostility?
of the bigger groves.
Any
don't like
hostility
gods.
to be expected? They don't like
definitely
gods.
don't like gods.
Correct.
Now, they're druids. They're not just going to stab you over it, but they don't like gods.
Yeah. I think you're the perfect person to have with us, as I like pat him a little bit more forward than me.
Oh, okay. Body shielding immediately. Love to see it. As you guys walk in, but immediately what you see is the very first part. You guys are coming in from the western front, which is the part on the left. You guys see that underneath this, what it looks like very much so is there is like wooden trunks that have been almost cut in half. But the strangest thing is that they've been cut in half, but at some points roll a perception check for me, actually.
Do we roll?
Roll a disadvantage.
Not one. Am I
11.
just blind, bro? Like what? My guy is just blind.
You're not very perceptive.
I'm not perceptive at all.
I got 9.
I rolled an
9.
11.
An 11. 9, 11, and
1.
1. So, nat 1, Dan, you cannot see it from your
That's
current location.
really unfortunate
and
numbers.
9 is also very, very difficult to see from where your exact location is. But the 11, wait, was the 11 at disadvantage, or was that a... No, okay. You notice that the trunks almost look like they have been cut down at different spots. So they were hollowed out from the very beginning. These are hollowed trees, but it almost looks like it steps down. So it's like one has been right here, and then it goes downwards, and then one's right here, and then it goes downwards, and then one goes right down here. But it's straight across like this. So it almost looks like something went through it as it was going through. It like almost stopped at an angle of what was cutting it down.
Could I be able to assume maybe that it was a slicing? Perhaps?
That's one assumption, yeah.
Okay.
That would be one assumption. But yeah, that's how it looks
I'm gonna
the things
ask
were made.
Smobulus. I'm gonna be like, Smobulus. I can't help, myself, but to realize, but there's like there's a groove, like cut motion in the trees and how they're angled. Is there
There's
a reason for that?
it's called Ballalard's Grove. He was the one that went through and had a rampage at this exact spot, which allowed these people to have houses. They worshipped this spirit in general as a spirit of the forest. They held him to the highest standard, but he is unstable. He is a very, very bad person. Spirit, I guess.
Would you say... I'm gonna pull him to the side right before we step in. Like,
Yeah.
Are you sure we should be walking in here? Like the people supporting a good guy can't be good guys.
What do you mean by that?
Like take if If their only reason of supporting this guy is because of his power and his destructive capabilities, I mean, is that really a reason to serve him? And can we rely on that to be safe in here?
You're an acolyte of Aerosol.
You might see me as a bad guy.
I never said you're a bad guy at all. This is the thing.
Well,
you're not a bad guy, but you do serve a bad person. Serving a bad person, especially to these people, nature in general is very destructive. There's tornadoes that happen, earthquakes, there is legitimate splits in the ocean. Nature is violent, and it is expressively shown that it is violent. 1,000 years ago, these natural destructions started happening, and the spirits are reflective of their environments. So when this happens, the people that serve nature still serve nature even in its terribleness, I guess. I think the same thing. So when you say that, I'm sorry to say, when you say that these people are bad, you're saying that I'm bad too. I do judge you.
Why would I be saying you're bad?
Because I'm a druid as well.
I'm not
These
saying
people
all
don't
druids are bad.
You are saying the people that respond poorly to gods are. And you guys just had a conversation with Kishlin. Yes, I was there. That's when you guys left me, by the way.
What did Kishlin say to you?
Kishlin said nothing to me. I was legitimately walking in the door as
So
you guys
she
were leaving.
also didn't see you. Sounds like you should be mad at her as well.
Are you trying to gaslight me right now?
Can I roll to deceive?
Go for it.
Get his... Yeah, thank you.
Wait. I'll set the DC first.
Yeah. With or without aerosol?
Without aerosol. If you have aerosol, I'll tell you. Would you rather know the DC or not?
Don't tell me.
Okay.
I still get natural advantage.
You do?
That's cocked. I rolled an 18. Give me a second for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 18, 19.
As you needed to beat a 10, you do beat him. What were you trying to deceive him with?
I'm just trying to get his mind off of, like, grilling. I didn't like how he was grilling me.
And I get it. It's not a big deal, okay? But you're thinking the same thing about me as you are them. But these people serve someone who is violent, 100%. Balalart is a forest spirit. They are not known to be super nice people. In fact, I would consider him a barbarian, somebody who is ruggish and insane. That doesn't fully discount everything that it does that's good. So if we go in here, we don't show people that you're from Aerosol or an acolyte from Aerosol or whatever you want to call yourself, it won't be that big of a deal.
I'm trying to figure out my title currently.
I'm assuming you'd be an acolyte.
Is everybody an acolyte?
An acolyte is somebody who just serves a god.
What would you call somebody that, I don't know, consumes the power of a god?
A fool.
You better watch that tongue, Smobulus.
I guess I better. You're the one that stopped me from drinking, so if you wanted me to not sound like this, maybe you should have kept the booze in my hand. Now let's get going to the Grove.
What did he get some attitude?
How far away are they again?
What did Smobulus get
You
sassy?
see that they stepped back from it before they go inside, but I am going to say that you guys are now inside the Grove, out of line of sight now, so I'm going to swap over to the other two. Dan and Caden, I want you guys to both roll a perception check for me.
All right. Come on, Lucius. All right, 8.
8, okay.
5.
5. Neither of you guys see it happening. But as you guys around 10 feet behind you start to hear click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. The sound of a horse behind you guys. What do you do?
I'd like to... I want to grab Lucius by the arm and hide in a bush.
Okay, gotcha. Roll a stealth check at disadvantage, please.
I'm assuming I'm
not
in
gonna
there
go
too,
well.
right? If he's
Yes.
pulling me into the... Okay. Disadvantage is where I pick
Oh!
2 dice and I do the less one, right?
The lower one, yeah.
15.
15? Okay.
Oh,
I-
oh my gosh.
I got
3.
Okay. So the average of that roll, 3 plus 19 divided by 2, that would be 11, I believe.
I got 15.
Oh, you got a 15, so that's 18, so that's 9. Seeing how this person got a 25, they look over and they go, hey, excuse me, why are you hiding in that bush?
I'm sorry, I just left my village. I don't know anyone. I'm scared.
It's fine. That's what druids are for. Please come out of the bush. It's
I'm
probably
very
prickly. You do
random.
not need to be hiding in there.
Yeah.
Do you guys come out?
Well, isn't my
I come out
apparatus
first.
just...
I come
but
out
we're
and
just...
then I grab Prot and I just bring him out. I'm like, come on, buddy.
Oh, you guys are some interesting people. Sorry. Where did you guys say you guys are from?
Come
As
down
you
from
guys
this-
come out of the bush, you guys see not a person on a horse, but an actual centaur. You see a centaur standing above the ground, around 10 feet tall with how high up their body goes. And you see a druidic woman. She's wearing leather all the way, like leather with like tassels and stuff like that all the way down. Has long braided blonde hair. And a small little silver circlet that goes around her head. As she introduced herself to you guys, she goes, "Sorry, I'm Zarian. I am one of the I guess the word is leaders. We don't really like titles in druidic culture, but I would consider myself a leader of Balalot Grove. But why are you guys here? Sorry, not to be rude at all.
Hello, Zarian. I was just sent on a quest from the Low Valley. I was heading up actually to, the coast up north.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you're on the right path. Sorry, you guys look like you've been terribly. I'm assuming you guys have been traveling all day from the Low Valley.
It's been a long
Yeah,
ride.
I have these leaves stuck in my apparatus, but...
I don't see
yeah.
apparatuses too often. I'm assuming you are a work of humankind, correct?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yes.
I actually was told to go on this quest from my master back. I don't know if you know, like, Kishlin, she's an artificer. I think she's pretty
as he
pristine.
starts like rambling, I put my hand on his head and I just say, "We're just passing through."
Silent type. I like it. Sorry. Not to be intrusive at all, but you have wings. What's that about?
Can I roll a deception?
Say what you want to say, and I'll set the DC.
Okay.
Before you roll deception.
Let me
Can I
get the
can I
name real
cast
quick.
message? Is that the one where you're nonverbal?
Fine.
Oh, but I have to point my finger. Oh,
Yeah.
I want to point at his wings. Like that's what she's talking about.
Okay. Yeah. You have a message link bonded. She just said that. I'll give you guys 5 seconds before she gets a little bit more suspicious, and the DC will raise up.
Okay.
Um,
So, what are you pointing at my wings?
So
'Cause I was just
Caden will talk because he was able to do the message. He'll say something to you.
Okay.
You might be able to say something back very quickly, and then I'm gonna ask you for that, and I'm gonna go back into role playing. If you guys want to keep talking in message, you can, but she's gonna be a little weirded out by it.
Gideon, are there Aarakocra in the world? Are those the bird people?
Those are bird people. There is beast folk, so Aarakocra would exist, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, Lucius, say you're like a half-breed of like a human and like a bird folk or something.
Got it.
So, sorry, my bad. You kind of went a little silent there. Sorry, I said where are you from?
I'm from the Wilds, and you know I'm half human, half bird person, so I'm technically a bird man. That's for the wings.
We don't see too many Aarakocra around here. Well, that's very, very interesting. Not to be intrusive again. Why are your wings blue though?
Honestly, we were just passing through. I don't know what is there anything in the town, like a tavern that we can go into and stop and get some rest and
I'm just gonna ask a
juice?
question generally right now. It seems like both of you guys are acolytes, because I just felt you casting a spell, and you are clearly one of the armies of one of the Raptures of Raynor. Now, I know you guys are probably very much so, oh, druids, they hate gods. But we actually would have a couple questions for you if you wouldn't mind asking. Once again, you guys have probably been passing through all day. I get it, there's probably a lot of turmoil between it. You guys are not trusting, but if you guys would like to just come in, ask a couple questions. I saw your goblin friend, and what very clearly seeing how he was dressed, probably a follower of Erisil, went into our town already. So if you'd like to, I'm going in there. You guys can stay outside. He could lurk around, see whatever he wants to, but I'm going inside if you guys would like to follow.
I guess we can tag along. See where
Yeah, sure. We'll come along. I say nervously.
Yeah, it's once again, it's no problem. So you guys are going to the northern coast, you said, correct?
Yeah, we were just heading along that way.
Gotcha. It's not too often that you see people with acolytes of different gods. If it's kind of strange for me to see this happening as you guys are walking up. As I'm going to cut the conversation there, and I'm going to go to JJ and Spebulus. Zhao Ming, you guys walk inwards, and the first thing that you see is that what would be the bar is a communal space. It is a tree that has the fairy lights hung from them, that go out to the other houses that provides light for this place, in this very, very dark, dim place, because it's surrounded by trees outside of that. It is open seating at that point. At the very bottom where the tree is, there is a bar that goes all the way around it. And you see tankards and other stuff like that that's there. And you see a person directly behind that, just like cleaning a glass, or cleaning a mug.
What? Are they just a druid? Can I tell that they are?
Yeah, all these people look very much so druidic, or at least nomadic in a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. Is Smobulus still leading the way?
He is following behind you now. He kind of
okay. So I'm gonna as we kind of just walk up to this open bar setting. Just gonna grab the stool closest to the door. I'm gonna scan over my shoulder left and right real quick. Pull out Smobulus's chair for him. Just take a seat.
You go around, and as you're looking around, just give me a general insight check.
Hoping you would say that. 21.
21. You notice that this is a very, very happy place. You see that there's kids running around. You see parents kind of just having talks with each other.
Do I notice any other travelers perchance?
No, you don't. Everyone looks naturally that they're supposed to be here, like they live here.
All right, I'm
So
just
it
gonna.
it doesn't seem like a very commonly traveled to place.
Yeah, just gonna. Barkeep, can I get a mead on the rocks?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. We could definitely do that. We don't really have ice, but I also kind of think you're a loser for putting it on ice. But I'm neither here nor there. As he starts pouring it.
On ice.
Who are Smobulus?
let me-
Who is this
let me get a
guy?
Bud
I'm thirsty. I just wanted ice. Like, mead was the
Yeah,
first alcohol I thought of.
Oh, 100%. I don't think there's anything wrong with mead. I think it's more the fact that you can't drink it warm. But my name is Dorune. I am one of the druidic leaders here.
Dorune, how old are you?
I'm about 80 years old.
You look young.
That's how dwarfs work. I guess I probably should have described exactly how much he looks like. You see that as the closer you get up. Originally, he looked like a very, very buff man who was standing at around like 6'4". As you get up a little bit more, you start to see that he has, it's like all orange hair. It's like long orange hair going back that's tied up into like braids and stuff like that with beads and other things like that inside of it. And then he has two separate knots that go outwards, almost magically go through like a 90 degrees and then tie back inwards, go all the way down, go into a 90, tie back inwards to where it almost looks like it looks like a very, very interesting person, but the closer and closer you get, you realize that he is not 6'4". He is like 3 foot tall, but standing on a very, very large stool, like cleaning this like tankard. As he goes, sorry, what was the last question that you asked?
I said that he just looks young.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how dwarves work. Dwarves are one of the kinds that age pretty well. I could live to around 800 if I lay off the mead, or don't drink it on ice like some people. But
how'd you find yourself here, if you don't mind me asking?
How'd I find myself here? I was born into this grove.
Oh, so both your parents are from here, and then
both my parents are from here as well. This grove has existed since the founding of the gods.
Since the founding of the gods.
Yeah, it goes back around 1,000 years.
My knowledge of this place goes as far as Ballard is the reason that this exact place
Ballard
exists.
Yeah.
So he did that when the gods were first, or before or after the gods.
Yeah, he gave us this specific. So Ballard, it's difficult for me to describe exactly what's going on with him, but what exactly happened is he put a protective barrier around the Ballard Grove. It doesn't allow anybody in that would want to cause him harm in any way. So that's why we don't really have protective barriers or anything like that. But
why everything's so open?
Yeah, everything's pretty open because of that. Anyone who would want to cause harm to him would usually want to cause harm to us. So it's a beneficial relationship for us. And obviously he's a metaphor for nature or whatever it is in druidic terms. I'm more of a salesman than I am a druid, but I definitely appreciate him being here.
Yeah, for sure. What's how you said that you're only one of the leaders? How many are there?
Yes, there's around 5.
5. Are y'all related by blood, or is it by like election?
No, we don't even have elections or anything like that. Usually it's just something that people start calling you and then you're the leader.
As all leaders come about.
Yeah, basically. Well, I mean, you don't really have any power in the situation or anything like that. It's just when something really bad happens, all the leaders get together and we're like, what are we gonna do? And then we're like, well,
No, what was the last bad thing that happened?
there hasn't been. Everything's honestly kind of good here. So, last bad
Can
thing that
I
happened, we ran out of toilet
insight
paper.
him?
Yeah,
Can I see if he's lying?
Yeah. Oh, the
'Cause
last thing that
how-
bad happened. Yeah. The last bad
how
thing
is-
that happened was we ran out of toilet paper, and that was a little difficult for us. But
How is he saying nothing bad happened when there was literally a disturbance in the forest? It's cap. And what? It's insight you're calling me
Yeah.
on? 18.
18. You definitely do see that he is lying about something. If you would like to push further, you are more than welcome to. But
Yeah.
Nebulous is going to roll as well. He is
Yeah.
going to. All right, now Dorune, let's be honest here. You know that obviously a lot of things don't cause problems around here, but Balalard does sometimes. We all love him, and we don't want to bring it up. And obviously, there's new people here, so we don't want to diss on him or anything like that. But we got to bring up the truth at least. He goes, yeah, you're right. But Balalard hasn't been acting up for the past good day or two. It's really strange. Usually he comes through and he's rampaging through the forest and blah 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 blah. And he doesn't attack our grove, obviously. That's why we don't leave. But recently we've been able to go outside, do whatever we wanted to. And he goes, really? That's a little strange. Usually Balalard is pretty aggressive. He goes, yeah, he's just not been aggressive recently. It's kind of strange.
Where was he last seen?
Balalard usually just kind of roams around the forest. He's somewhere that you could. It's said that you find him exactly when you're supposed to.
Interesting. Well, I hope
Yeah.
Hope he's okay.
I hope he's
I
okay
hope nothing
too.
bad happened to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw him probably like 2 days ago, and he seemed a lot more mellow. I don't know exactly what happened, but I hope it's good.
Could you recall like his appearance? Was it everything the same as normal?
Yeah, so usually Balalard is on 2 legs. He has, so how he describes him, he has antler horns out of his head, the face of a reindeer, the body of what looks to be like a humanoid person, and then centaur legs. So a very, very strange looking creature with 9 tails. Always wielding a ginormous battle axe around the size of a human, and is around 15 feet tall. Has fur all over his body though, so don't imagine that it's like an actual, just like a chest of a dude. That would be kind of weird.
It's a walking deer.
It's a walking deer, basically.
It's like a reindeer centaur.
Practically,
Reindeer,
yeah.
centaur, 9 tails. I know this is kind of oddly specific, so forget I even asked after. What were the color of his eyes?
The color of his eyes? Well, usually the color of his eyes are red, but this time they were just his normal green.
Just normal green.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's a forest spirit, so most of the time you would expect his eyes to be green, but most of the time they were red. I thought it's kind of the thing that changed when he was aggressive compared to not aggressive, because there was times where he would go through and he would rampage and be all upset and blah 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 blah. He would never attack the grove or us people, but he would go through and just be hitting trees and being all upset and angry.
Is there anybody that that you can see out here that has had like a bad experience with him? Could you recall?
I'll say this. It's difficult to say that we've had negative experiences. If I'm being honest, there's a lot of druids around here, and I would consider myself a druid, but I don't get powers from nature or anything like that.
Yeah,
A lot of these people,
dwarf.
I'm a dwarf. I oh,
Like,
diggy hole, you know?
yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
it's,
you're so
I
cool,
don't,
but like
well, no,
at the end of
I'm
the
just,
day.
what I'm trying to say is a lot of people here draw their power from Balalard.
Mhm.
It said that all power draws from the gods or whatever. But no, people can draw their power from Balalard. They can draw their
What's up with
power.
this? What's up with the center tree?
What do you mean?
Why
The
is there
center
just
tree?
one? Why is there just one tree in the middle?
So that tree is something that kind of goes all the way upwards. It's a bigger tree that's circular that doesn't have any claw marks through it. So the fairy lights go around from that towards it, but the bar goes all the way around that tree.
The bar goes around the world like the big tree.
The big tree, yeah.
Okay. I want to go to the big tree.
You're at the big tree right now.
Like I want to like walk up to it. Like I want to.
You would have to go through the bar.
Do you
would have to,
do
like,
you mind if
continually-
I like? It's kind of weird, but I want to touch the big tree.
Why?
I
Yeah.
mean, you'd have to go.
touching-
You'd have to go behind the bar.
Yeah, could I step behind the bar? Would you
I
allow me to?
I'd prefer you not to. But if I maybe here, this side doesn't have the register on it. If you'd rather go to this side, because
I'm
assuming you're quick. I wouldn't want you to just grab the money and run. And not to say
I'm
that
not
you look
going-
like that type, but you are a meat on the rocks type.
I'm just
person.
gonna do this real quick. I'm just gonna flash the gem that I have in my cloak. Be like, I don't need the cash in your register, and just close it again.
Yeah, I gotcha. How'd you get that gem though?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
So you're saying, let me touch the tree. I won't steal things, but I'm gonna kill you.
No, I would have to tell you something in order to kill you. Are you having me tell you something?
Are you saying you're gonna kill me?
Are you saying I'm telling you something?
I want to let you know I am a leader of this like grove, and you're coming in saying you want to touch our tree and kill people. And
Your question isn't leading to your death. A question that I specified could lead to your death, which you have not asked. Therefore, no, I'm not going to kill you. Why would I ever
Okay.
do that?
So if I ask you right now, hey, where'd
It's
you get
my
that
boundary
gem
that
from?
what you're trying to do is you're trying to overstep my personal boundary that I set. I would
Really?
never ever overstep somebody else's boundaries like that.
Give me a deception check with advantage. Give me heck no. What's your additive to deception?
1.
Okay,
You are
I'm gonna
not
give
gonna
you
disrespect my
a
friend.
full new thing. I'm gonna give you a +5 in gaslighting. Roll a gaslighting check for me with advantage real quick.
He went
Roll a
through
gaslighting
30.
check.
Okay.
Wait.
Don't play with this, boys.
That's a 13. I'm gonna say it's a
That
+2
is-
for his insight, so you need to beat a 15.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Okay. He goes, you wanna know, I'm so sorry. As a leader of this grove, I cannot be doing that. I'm so sorry. If you want to touch the tree, go ahead. Obviously, you have that gem. You're not gonna want to steal the money in the register.
No, I don't. And I'm gonna go on the other side of the tree, so I'm further away from your register, right? As he's gonna like he glances away for like 1 second. You know, he's a barkeep. He has to keep up with a couple things. So I'm catching Smubulus's glance at this. Keep him busy. As I sneak.
Can't believe that worked.
As I sneak around to the back of the tree.
You see, I'm gonna see if Smebulus can hold his attention. 17, he's definitely able to hold his attention.
Okay.
He just starts talking about the fact that he hasn't done alcohol in a while, but he should serve him a drink.
No!
And I'm gonna keep
Enabling.
rolling checks to see if he relapses.
Yes. Guys, I made a
Wait,
mistake.
no, wait. It should have to beat my deception check that I tricked him with.
What do you mean?
Because
Your
my-
deception check.
That deception check, like I got like a 25 to deceive him to come on this trip with us and to be a better person.
Well, that
So-
wasn't to try to get him to drink again. You could have just put him back in the bar. No, you're not getting off of a 25.
All right,
Don't
fine.
over a bridge. Anyways, so do you want to roll stealth to try to not have anybody else in like this place see you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I gotcha. So the general perception of you, this is going to be rolled with advantage because these people, you are an outsider, not someone that they see very often. The first one is going to be a 19 plus 1, so that is a dirty 20.
Yeah,
And the next
I
one's
knew I
going
had
to be
to
a
match.
6. So yeah. It's a
I don't have
dirty
to.
20.
I don't have to nat, but I would like to right now.
That's valid, yeah.
18, I'll take with a +8. 26.
Perfect. Yeah. You beat it by far. You just disappear very, very quickly. You skip around the bar. You kind of just find the perfect spot around the tree, and then kind of make your way back around.
Yeah.
As you hopped over the bar, you are currently hidden, and I'm going to swap over to Caden and Dan. You guys are walking in to the Grove. And what you guys see right now is Smebulus at the bar talking with a tall-looking man. As you see the lady, the lady sent Tarzarian looks at you and goes, "So, I'm gonna be honest. I would like to have a conversation with you guys because recently there has been some changes that have happened." To Balalod. You guys know that this is Balalad's Grove, right? As the first, you guys, I'll say this right now. You guys don't know who Balalard is, and you guys didn't know that's what this grove is called.
Who is this Ballalard? Who is this guy?
That is the protector of this forest, the spirit of the forest of Jura. One of the twin spirits of the forest.
That totally makes sense. These forests have been up forever, according to the books that I've been reading.
Yeah.
Like it must have been protected by something very strong.
Oh, he is strong indeed.
So you guys don't worship or follow gods, but you follow Ballalard? It's a thing that I can't say his name.
He's somebody that we could draw power upon, and he is a legitimate reflection of nature itself. So it's something that is sometimes. I mean, in a sense, he is a reflection of a power.
And do you draw power from him?
I do. Yes, I am a druid.
So, I have a question regarding. So, this, I believe it was Mount Durin. Did you
Mount
guys
Durin? Yes.
feel the eruption or some massive disturbance across the land?
What eruption?
Well, I'm from the Low Valley, as I said before, but and we're across the world, and I believe that we saw a huge implosion of lava come from the southeast.
That would be where Mount Durin is, but we saw no such thing. I will say we might have heard it, but we probably wouldn't have seen it because of the canopy that we have over us, and especially the protective barrier.
Have you had any problems drawing on your power from Balalard?
No, it's actually become stronger recently.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
well, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's good.
So you guys are able to stay protected?
Yes. The protective barrier has let in outsiders for the first time, but it doesn't seem like you guys are immediately harmful. So
Does it protect from anything specific, or?
yes, it protects from people that are supposed to harm Balalard.
Okay, so I guess that means that we're not here. We had no intention of harming Balalard at all. It's actually very nice to hear that he can facilitate some society.
Yes, he is a lot better now. He used to be on a rampage most of the time, staying outside of the barriers of the Grove, obviously, because he didn't want to hurt any of us. He is a kind person. He was just almost maddened. He would go around swinging his axe at trees and going in the forest hunting, and he would never sleep here. He would always sleep elsewhere. He was a rampaging monster. It
It
was
doesn't really sound
very,
like
very.
somebody that's a protector of the forest. Sounds
He
you
protected
know why?
us. Well, I don't fully know why. But I will say, and this isn't accusatory at all, and you guys don't have to tell me anything, because honestly, we're in a better spot because of it. Has your guys' connections with your gods wavered at all?
since
I haven't had any problems. I mean, I haven't really been affiliated with the god for too long. It's probably only been 2 days.
2 days.
Seems-
Well, what about you? Because you're connected to Raynar. You're one of the Raptures, correct?
yeah, it seems like since you know kind of what's going on. I'll be honest, and the connection, like speaking wise, has been off, but my power hasn't changed.
Okay, so the power you're still able to draw on, but you used to
Power's
speak to
still-
Raynar, and you're not able to anymore?
Yeah, it's like there's a cutoff,
Hmm.
and
So...
but if I
okay.
if I didn't have Raynar, then I wouldn't be here, because that's all this.
That makes sense. Here, how about let's sit down at the bar. Let's get a drink. I get it if you guys think I'm poisoning you or anything like that. You guys can just not drink, but I'm going to. But let's sit down at the bar. Let's vibe out for a while and let's talk this over. As you see that she transforms from a centaur out of her form and into a normal human.
Okay.
As she
back.
goes, she goes, sorry, I'm a half druid. Only 50% of me. Mermaid, centaur. That's about it.
Sorry if I was being
But-
a little rude earlier. I was just trying to stand up, see where we're at.
It's all good. It's all good. I would be standoffish as well.
I had
The
so
reason,
you
the only
said
reason that I wasn't standoffish is because I knew that you guys coming into the Grove were not going to be mean to the Grove.
you said Balalard has changed probably for the better, like in your eyes. Correct?
Yes, 100%.
Has there been any other changes with him specifically, or maybe his
He has
appearance?
been-
or...
So his appearance has changed. Usually Bolalot would go through, and JJ, I want to let you guys know 100%, they sat down directly in front of you.
He's
Yeah,
touching the tree.
I can hear them, right?
100%, you could hear all of this. Just want to let you know. But she goes, yes, Bolalot has 2 forms. He has a form of red eyes. It's when he gets berserked and upset and his veins start popping out and he grows in size. He becomes angry. He starts hitting trees, killing things in the forest. He is aggressive, deadly, and someone that we can't even talk to.
Sounds
And
scary.
then he has a normal form where he goes on to 4 legs. He walks around the forest. He protects us and is just his normal self. And we've tried asking him before, well, why are you like this sometimes and not like this others? He's not willing to answer at all. But recently, most of the time he was in this aggressive, mean state. But recently he's only been in the nice, kind, happy state. And he told us that he would be in this state for a while.
Do you have any idea why that would be? Or
I was gonna
there
ask
something-
you.
Did
So
you say
hey, maybe because
or
of the disconnect.
you said his first form had red eyes?
yes, red eyes.
Is the second form like his newer version of himself? Does that change his eye color at all? Sure.
It was his green that he usually had.
So Does he usually have green or red? Okay. So
He
it's not
did
like a
usually
new
have red
thing.
and green. It doesn't seem like a new thing. It just seems like himself. But I was gonna ask you actually. Where's your friend that serves Erisil? Because this is something that was more slated towards
I don't.
him.
Can
Why
I
is
look
he?
for Schmebulus?
Smebulus is on the other side right now. Wait one
I
second.
thought he's right. I thought
No,
He's
I
on the
want
other
to go
side.
stop him.
On a 17,
Don't
he
do it.
succeeds.
Don't
On a
relapse.
17, he succeeds. He's good for right now. You do not see Smebulus right now, though, unfortunately. He is very locked in on distracting,
Ay,
distracting door rune. As she looks back at you guys, Zarian looks back at you guys, and she says, he's probably off somewhere, probably stealing something because he's a follower of Eversil, but immediate shots fired.
Immediate.
But she says, I actually had a little bit of a theory, but it is kind of something that I wanted to bring up in front of a follower of Erisil to see what they thought about it. And seeing how you guys have all said that you have talked to your gods before, I was hoping that he would have talked to Erisil as well. Would have made my life a lot easier. But I believe that Erisil hijacked the spirit of the forest. And what happened right now is he is unhijacked. That's why your connections to your gods have severed. Because the connection that they had of having control over a spiritual beast is now severed. And I was wondering if you guys were here to change that.
I mean, we don't know of anything that's going on. We're just passing through, like I said earlier, trying to scope out the forest, see what was going on.
Well, from my knowledge, before Soul disappeared, I was under the assumption that Soul had a source of power here, and it probably wasn't Balalard. If Balalard was controlled by Erisil, and maybe he lost that connection, and maybe there's another soul connection somewhere around here that he draws power from as well.
Well, I said Erisil specifically because I thought Red Erisil, all of that, you know, and it doesn't seem like something. Soul is supposed to be a god of good and all that, and I don't think any gods are good, but I believed that it would be. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, I completely understand what you're saying. I think if there was that connection, though, I would imagine maybe the green eyes. Like, is that linked to something, or is that just
I've
his normal
always
state?
pictured that as him. It's something that I've always thought of as him. As wait a minute. Hey, sorry. Are you just gonna keep listening into our conversation? As you see, she rolled a nat 20 and realizes that you're there.
I did. Like, I was gonna get out of there if I could have.
And there he is.
Unfortunately.
I didn't know I could
Why are you
cut
over there
off.
hugging that tree?
You haven't.
I'm
You
glad
haven't
to
even
see
touched.
you're
You
now
haven't
a
even
tree
touched the
hugger
tree
instead
yet.
of a stealer.
He hasn't even
Like,
touched the tree yet. He hasn't touched the tree yet at
Oh.
all.
Touch it.
I'm just gonna lean on the tree, be like, hello there, what's your
Before
name?
you say anything, I want you to roll 3 dexterity saving throws. No, I'm completely messing with you. And roll a nature check for me real quick.
Oh, +0, 13.
It's a tree.
It's a tree.
The tree.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
There's no.
did you
I'll
want to hear
I'll tell you
something?
right now.
You
DC
wanna hear
10, it's a tree. I'll be honest, as a DM, I just want to let you know I had no ulterior motive for it. It was just that this is the thing that's surrounding the bar. It's a tree.
Could I read? Could I feel Arcana, or would that leak magic off me?
People know that you are magical here now. Like, it's not a big
trying to
deal.
find.
Yeah,
I'm-
but
like I thought this
what
is
if it
where the
is?
barrier.
well, I was thinking that
Like, came
too.
from?
Yeah, I thought that's where the barrier came from.
No, unfortunately not.
I also was gonna, if it was a living thing, I was gonna use extort truth
On the tree.
on
Could've
the
been cool,
tree.
yeah.
It would have been.
I wanted to make up something, but then I was like, that's disingenuous. It's a tree. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Um.
It's a tree. I apologize. I probably should have made up something, but
What did I say in the first episode? I pee when I get nervous. Ooh, but I'm so sorry to like cut off this conversation, but like I was trying to hold in my bladder behind the bar, and not cut off the conversation. You have a bathroom I can go use real quick?
yeah, we live in a forest.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I just didn't know if it was impolite to go piss on your brethren, but
My brethren, I am not a tree.
you said you were half tree.
I said I was half druid.
I chime in. I'm like, kind of the same thing.
Was that half
Kinda,
mermaid?
it sounds like the same thing.
You know how most druids can transform. You could go pee if you need to. You know how most druids can. Most druids can fully transform. I can only half transform. So, like, if I wanted to become a bird, I would just become a human who has wings, and if I wanted to become a horse, I would just become a human that has horse legs, and if I wanted to become a lion, I would just become a human that has claws.
Can I tell, like, from
Basically, yeah.
my experience inside there, can I tell which bedroom is the main one?
Bedroom? You 100% could try to figure it out, but you wouldn't know, just in general.
On my way,
that,
like which trees the the main stump.
I'll say this: none of them actually look like the main tree.
Gosh,
what you see,
darn, man.
What you see noticeably is that all of these trees are around the same size. Because this is a culture of communism, JJ.
I hate it.
This is a culture of communism.
I see a couple with a single bed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is Jumming's going to go out of the west door.
Okay.
And then go through the south side and peer into, like, he's gonna stealth all the way around and kind of peek into that mirror, see if anybody's in there. If nobody's in there, and we'll stealth.
Okay, gotcha. Roll stealth real quick.
Yep. And it is a 23.
Okay. On disadvantage, they got a 15, so they do not see you.
Who's they?
The first person that you see is a smaller gnomish man. One of the only people that doesn't look like he's wearing druidic things because he is in a chef a chef's outfit. He's up on a stool with a apron that is way too big for him. And a massive chef's hat that's around the size of him, as he's just sitting on a stool cooking up what looks to be like vegetarian things.
In the bedroom.
Not in the bedroom, in this area right here, this kitchen? Bottom left one. Yeah, it's a kitchen area.
What's in the next one is what I'm trying to go. Yeah.
Okay, roll for the next one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get what's going on.
Yeah. 6 + 2, so 8 is your DC.
That's cocked. 24.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. On a 24, you do not get seen, but you see a woman laying down on the bed, fully asleep. And go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Thank you. Give me some information.
Roll a riz check.
Give me some information. You said per 12.
You don't notice anything like too heavy. Like in the room, there's a lot of things
Is there
going
any,
around.
like, I'm looking for like pictures, like.
I
you
gotcha.
know.
Yeah. You don't see any pictures or anything like that. You do notice that she is very much so a heavy sleeper, though. She does not look like she's moving that much. You
Roll
go
a riz
through.
check.
You go
Do
through.
I break in?
You see. You see that there's like a sofa on the side. There's honestly not too much like furniture besides it or any like decoration. It seems like these people are very much so minimalists.
Gosh,
A
these guys are giving
thief's
me
nightmare. They're minimalists. They don't have things to steal. Caden has inspiration because I just saw a cat.
You stinky aerosol follower.
It's
What
not
is the
even what
plan,
I
though?
want. I want information to Ballard.
Mm-hmm.
What if I break in and beat the beat the brakes off of her with extort truth?
Extort it. Extort the truth.
Have y'all seen the new anime Gacha Rakatu? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, the main character beats the crap out of a girl, like episode 10. It's amazing. Poor girl.
There's a must watch. She failed the riz check.
Skip to the other
my
group.
God, this
I don't know
was-
what I want to do right now.
Okay. As we go back to the other group, you see her say, I will say, I really wanted to have a conversation with him, but it's difficult to accuse anyone of anything, but it seemed like it was Erysil. Just because of the eyes and the type of person she is. And I've always heard that Solus is a very good person, so he wouldn't take over a spirit. Right? You don't believe he would take over a spirit, right?
Yeah, I mean, he probably would let the spirit be free, but maybe he would still siphon the power. Would be maybe my basic understanding of it. I would expect Erysil to be the most vile of the gods. You know, the one to cause a spirit to go wild in the forest. But who's to say that the spirit, you know, maybe some destruction is what the forest needs at points. But I'm not sure. You know, he's been doing it this way for 1,000 years or so, and that's how long you've had. I guess, would I know how long their barrier's been up?
It's been 1,000 years, yeah. You would know.
Yeah. So, like, if his attitude has recently changed, maybe it's not an entirely good thing if it's a disruption from the past 1,000 years that you've had.
I mean, maybe. I guess that could be true. But yeah.
Well, I'm just making assumptions.
Wait. Sorry. As I need everyone to roll a perception check real quick.
Even me?
Not you. Make it with disadvantage, actually.
18. Both of us?
Damn.
All of us?
No. You and you. Just Slushy, make it with just disadvantage.
Okay, so 18. I also got 18.
18.
Ooh. 4.
4. You start to hear like large footsteps, like boo, 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 and behind the tree, it gets to around 15 feet. When Dan, your detect good and evil goes off, you realize that this is an elemental creature.
And that's
Elemental.
evil. Evil
That is
guy.
not evil. No. Elemental.
just
It just detects what type of creature it is. It is an elemental though, which are not considered generally evil. They are very much so considered a neutral creature. As you look over and you see Ballalard, a around 15-foot tall centaur reindeer that is currently has slinged on his on his back around a 8 to 6 foot battle axe with multiple, as you see on the top of his horns or his antlers that come out like this. You see that he has multiple different rings and stuff like that to decorate his own body. A large snout that comes out that has battle scars all across him, and what looks like to be or green eyes just looking at you guys, saying, "Oh, hey, sorry, are you guys new here?"
Yep, we just came in. You want a beer? I turned to the bartender. I'm like, mead on ice on the rocks.
Hey, yeah, 100%.
for my guy Bart.
Yeah, we're just passing through. We came to meet all these very kind folk.
He solos into you, Prot. He looks you directly in your eyes, and he says, "Why are you here?"
I'm just... I don't really know. I've just left. I'm going on an adventure. I was sent out to do good in the land, and so far this place seems really peaceful.
You said do good? Are you a follower of Solus?
I mean, I'm not a follower of Solus. I've just recently learned about him, and, I need a roll deception. But
are you trying to lie to him? Because all of that stuff is true.
I mean, that is true. I don't want to tip him off as, I'm not an acolyte, but I'm not saying that, though.
Yeah.
I'm more saying, I've just learned about these gods.
Yep.
I've only been in existence for about 6 years, and, I just left the Low Valley, and I'm here to explore the world. And it's, this is a really nice place that you built.
That is all true, but I'll say this: Zenith did tell me to look out for people that look like you guys.
What, specifically us?
Specifically, you guys.
And when, how long... Who's this Zenith? How long have you known her?
You know who Zenith is, don't you?
I mean, about as much as I know Soul. I've only learned about him for 2 days.
Okay. Well, no one's supposed to know about Zenith, so you're definitely the people she was talking about. I'll be honest. I got freed from the controls of Solus. I believe you're an acolyte of him. Are you here to change that? Because if so, I've had battle axes ready in this exact situation for a while now.
Kid, is there
I wanna make my way around during this.
JJ, roll another perception check for me.
Is there anything we could get by that? Because since Solus was the power that took over him.
14. Dude, I keep rolling this 14 nonsense.
14?
Yeah.
You start to realize that she is very much so motionless. We're cutting over to the other group.
Could I roll insight?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who's motionless?
The lady who was on the bed is motionless.
Say motionless?
Oh!
She did.
Everybody's fake. There's no...
It's a hive mind.
There's no...
You can't tell. It's either she's a very heavy sleeper or she is dead.
They're all plants.
I only got an 8.
All right. I'm going
I
to.
got a 13.
What do I do? What do I do? I was just gonna walk around and talk to Ballard. But now I kind of want to see if she's dead.
We're gonna cut over real quick. Dan and Caden, what were your guys' roles?
13.
Got an 8.
Okay. Remember those roles. We're gonna cut over to JJ real quick. JJ, what would you like to do?
I am going to see if the window is unlocked.
It is.
I'm going to do. I'm going to slide open the window. Right. Going to. I see all the dishes and stuff. I move them to the side slowly, stack them on top of it as quietly as possible.
Gotcha.
And
I fall through the
I
window.
rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
I
So a
trip and
10.
fall.
So a 10, right?
Okay.
Clearly I take a stumble. Maybe. What was the DC?
As on a 10, you just barely beat Ball Alert hearing you from disadvantage.
Okay.
As he
So
rolls
as
a natural 1.
I move the dishes to the side. One clinks a little bit harder than I wanted to, but I recover. I take my steps down as I approach the bed. I just want to wave my hand over her mouth, see if I can feel breath.
As soon as you walk around the bed, you see, before even putting your hand up to her nose, you see the color in this woman's face is fully drained.
Oh God.
She has no color at all and is fully dead. As we're going to cut over real quick to the other group. As the other group,
She did.
I just want to know what your guys' plans are.
We have no ill intent. We're trying to figure out what's going on, just the same as you are. And obviously we wouldn't think that Solus would do this, so maybe we're all getting lied to.
I was not the first spirit. I was the first spirit to go down. And what I mean by that is when I say go down, Zenith brought us back to what we should have been. 1,000 years ago, we were made into slaves of the gods. The Sacred Six shackled us, these gods, to allow them to have power. Use power. Because these gods couldn't have physical form and a corporeal form unless they actually were tied down to this world. And the only thing that was powerful enough to tie us down or tie them down was us.
Did Zenith?
Besides for one, Zenith.
Did Zenith promise anything to you? I mean, what was
The only
her
thing
motive?
she promised was me not being the way that I am right now.
And
She
you
allowed
accepted
me
it.
to be this way. But when I said I wasn't the first, or I was the first spirit to go down, Raynar, your god, tried stopping that from happening. Because as you can see, as he snaps his fingers, you see that the veil around all of what happened starts to fade away. All of the people around you disappear. The once bustling grove turns from a amazing, beautiful, happy image into a desolate wasteland
It's a
like
hag.
that.
It's a hag.
It's a hag.
It's a
As
hag.
you see, he looks down at you and he says, I got what was most important taken away from me the second that I gained my consciousness. Your god, Raynar, took his spirit and reigned through here. Try to stop me from having my own free will. Before he got his own free will back immediately as well. And I heard the same thing happened to him with Erisil.
Mm-hmm.
All the things that we loved and enjoyed, the Grove is dead now.
Wait, did you say it's because you got your free will that the Grove is dead?
It's because the gods didn't want me to have my free will back.
As I break out the door. So you live 1,000 years without free will, perfectly fine, with a community that loved you and thrived off of you. And because you wanted your free will, you decided to sacrifice all of that.
I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Good, because I have a +8. 20.
You see as he throws his axe, lands directly next to you, as you just barely move your head towards like this, and it slides right by. He says, I don't need to hear that from you. You serve the god. You all serve the gods.
For a week. For a week. We serve the gods. Serve the gods. We get some power and all of a sudden we serve the gods. Yet when you do it, you're slaves. What's so different from me and you? What is so different?
The difference is that I was not drawing power from the gods, they were drawing it from me.
Yet you make rasher decisions than I do.
When do I make rasher decisions? Answer that.
When you try to cleave your whole community in half.
Why do you think I cleaved my whole community in half? In your mind?
I don't know. Again, I said a week.
I'm talking to idiots. I'm talking to idiots. Why am I even trying to rationalize? Your gods, the reason that they're able to have their corporeal forms is because they are tied down to the most significant thing on this planet, which is me. Which is the sky. Which is the ocean. Have you never heard that gods thrive off of elements? They thrive off of things that are not... Magic does not come from gods. It's this stupid thing that humans believe. Magic does not come from gods. I am a reflection of magic. I am a reflection of nature. I am a reflection of the forest of Jura. The Feywilds. I am a reflection of nature. And these gods, to be able to have their own power, had to tie their power to me. I've been a slave for 1,000.
You sacrifice societies all so you can get your power back. That's the most selfish thing I've ever heard of.
No. I got my power back because Zenith gave it back to me. I got it back because I no longer became a slave, and I lost the worst thing possible. The reason that this community is gone is not because I went on a rampage. It's a different god's power went on a rampage. And then as soon as they were gone, they left. So what happened is a domino effect of this god gets mad that this god's gone, and this god gets mad that this god's gone, and it's a big domino effect going all the way down that absolutely screwed me. I am a victim of these gods, not the other way around. They stole my own power, made me become a slave, and you guys are saying that me being free is the reason that all this happened. No. When the people in chains get out of their chains, and then the people start whipping them with their own chains, it is not the people in chains' fault for taking their own chains off. That's not how that works at all. That is not an argument that you can make in the slightest.
When the slavers are offering a solution to your madness, maybe you in a position should listen. You clearly can't make sense of right nor wrong.
What do you mean?
Everybody's
I can't make a sense of right
dead.
nor wrong?
But listen. I know some people who can change that. But
if you say to go back to the gods, I'm gonna retract that act, and we're fighting right now.
listen. If you I'm not even gonna ask you to do anything. I'm gonna ask you some questions, right? You said you valued the grove.
I valued the grove.
Why
It is
would
gone.
you not want to value it again? Why would you not want a second chance? You're owed that 1,000 years. I pity you. 1,000 years is not easy from someone taking it, not just somebody, multiple people drawing from your power. That has to be draining. Waking up, not knowing what you've done, that can't be easy.
Do you know what the gods did?
In what instance?
Take a step to the left.
In front of the deer antlers?
What?
In front of the deer head?
No. So he threw his axe at you, and right now he's telling you to just take a step to the left. Do you do it?
Yeah.
You see he recalls his axe, which pins you up as he grabs you right here with one of his hands, picking you up this close to him with one of his axes in his hand.
Do I not have
Sheathes
it?
his axe
I
and looks directly at you here. Do you want to do something from that?
Hold on. Balalard, if you were a slave to the gods, but you lost everyone who served you, then
do I not have a
Wisdom saving
dex
throw.
saving throw in there?
1 second. Wisdom saving throw, Kaden.
$11.
Guys, wait 1 second. I'm gonna go through and tell you guys exactly what happened. So, first of all, JJ, no, you did not get a dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry. Second of all, and this isn't me saying I'm sorry you should have. I'm saying I'm sorry you didn't get one. Caden, what did you
I
get
got
for
an
your
11.
wisdom saving throw? You got an 11. Dan, you do not do a wisdom saving throw. It was Caden. Caden. He says silence as you go, "You arrogant piece." Your mouth is shut magically and you cannot speak anymore.
That's a spell slot. Alright, I'm ready to fight this guy. As I grip both of his antlers and I drive my knee into his fat snout.
Okay. Gotcha. Roll to hit. As you are grappled, so you roll with disadvantage.
Well, I rolled a 16 and an 18. Because I have double attack.
Do
What is that to hit?
you get any bonuses?
What do you mean?
What is that to hit?
I have a +8.
Okay. So that is a...
24.
as unfortunately, that does not...
Let's get it.
As you throw the kick at his snout, we're going to cut away from the forest. Looking above, we see somebody floating in the sky, laughing, cackling to herself as she says, "It's begun." Because that's where we're gonna end off this.
He should have just been a slave. Why did just be a slave?
This episode of Destined for Destruction.
Oh my days.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.